Hey guys, and welcome back. So I thought I'd start with the first parts I've brought for the plus T on my rb20e. So here we have a factory rb20 turbo. So you got the downpipe, the pipe for your intercooler and all that kind of stuff. Obviously your turbo in there. So that's where your air filter goes. That'd be where your intercooler goes, as I guess. I'm still new to the whole turbo concept. So the first thing I have to do is replace this. So that is your actuator. So sitting right here, I picked up secondhand, is a 25 det actuator. And the reason I'm replacing it because this has a 5 to 8 psi spring in it, where these run about 8 to 10. So with the 20E you can't run high boost, well, I don't want to, for the fact I could blow the motor to pieces and I'd rather not do that. So I'm replacing this with this. So yeah, that's sort of the first step. You can pick one of those up. I picked that one up for 25 bucks plus shipping. So I thought I'd also show you what happens when somebody doesn't install a clutch properly. So here we have a clutch out of my rb20e. I've never done burnouts in it. Well, I did 3 since I brought it. And this is what it looks like. So that's worn, but it's not extremely fucked. The problem is that. So what happened is whenever they put this clutch in, they put it in as it should go. They did all the bolts up, but they went clockwise, and they did them up hand tight. So the problem was that when you do that, the bolts you leave last are tight, the bolts you do first are not. So that causes the clutch to sit offset and wear offset, which is why if you look up here, you have all this heat around here, and then nothing around here, heat here. So that's from the clutch wearing unevenly. Do it over a long period of time, the pressure plate ends up like this. I'm lucky because all of these are still in there, and I drove it for about 5k when this blew back to my house, and I was lucky that one of these pieces didn't fly out and destroy my gearbox. So this is sort of a piece of advice. Put your clutches in properly. If you don't know how to do it, Google it. And so this is the bearing, which you replace when you get the new clutch kit, and that as well is completely fucked. So that got replaced. The only thing I didn't replace was the little bronze bush because it was still brand new. But so we'll get this bolted on. I've re-undone these because they were tight as hell, and yeah, I just thought I'd make it easier on myself. So unscrew these. Take these off. Might need a pair of pliers. Sort of hard doing this one-handed. So that is now removed. Oh no, it's not. I have to use, where are they? This one, nope. Okay, so we need to split that. Okay, so in there, do I have final focus? There is a split washer. So I need to prop that up like that and find my split washer. Where are we? So you are going to need a pair of these. So we've got 2 different types depending on how annoying it is. They work the opposite way to pliers, they open out. So yeah, I'll try get this bit. Might have to put the camera down and do it. Just a sec. Right, so I got it off, and it is now down here. I didn't end up using these. They were pretty useless. They couldn't grab hold of it properly. So I just put a screwdriver under it and popped it off. So now we take this one off. Put it over there. Take this one and check it actually fits, because I was only going on what I could Google, and being there's really nothing about plus T'ing a 20E, and I got told 30Es are completely different to plus T. So let's see if it actually is going to work. Put that on there, and it lines up perfect. So I'll put this down, grab one bolt, put it in so I can pick it up again. Right, so I've got that on there. They're only finger tight, so I'll grab the socket and just spin them up so that they sit there. The only thing I have noticed different is the hose from the top is in different spots, so I can just join it and run it like that, or I can try spin that around and get it to look nice. Now I am using a top mounted manifold for this, so what I've done is I'm getting a rb20e+t top mounted manifold and spinning one of the flanges around so it bolts straight on, and then we're working on getting a front facing plenum for it, and then doing the same thing, spinning a flange around, hoping it will fit. So it's sort of customing parts that exist to make this work, because there's no book on it, there's no guide. I'm sort of inventing ideas as I go. So I'm hoping these videos will help somebody who's looking to do a plus T, who's doing one and wants to improve it, because I'm sort of trying to get a show look out of it plus the power side. So eventually I'll throw it on a dyno, tune the hell out of it, and see what it will actually make on a dyno. I'm guessing factory motor is about 120 horsepower, I think it was, somebody told me. So talking to people who have done plus T's that are similar but different, they reckon I might be able to get 180, maybe 200 if I'm pushing it with the factory motor. If you go onto Nissan's website, somehow they say you can get 400 horsepower out of a 20E without turboing it. I'd love to see how, because I'd love to do it. But yeah, so I'm stuck doing this at the moment. Hit that like button, sort of makes me want to put more videos up, and subscribe for hopefully weekly or daily content, depending on how many parts get delivered during the week. Still got all the gauges to build dash mounts for and all that kind of stuff. I can provide links to where I get all my gauges, because they're only costing me 16 bucks at the moment, so they're good deals. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the video, hope it helps people, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks.